What up, though? Hey guys, it's Robbie, and welcome to our first episode of the Chronicles. I wish I could explain why I came up with this idea. It just seems more comfortable to record in my car, and it's the only place I can get peace. Anywho, I'm so excited to start this series. I am so scared. There is a glare on this. Let me make sure. Sorry guys, just making sure there's no glare. Doesn't look like it. I think I'm good. Probably be a glare in a moment. Watch. Anyway, so today's topic, we are discussing the documentary series that was on Lifetime. I think it had 6 parts. Surviving R. Kelly. Oh boy, this man. Anyway. First things first, I want to give you guys a little backstory on, I'm talking about R. Kelly, period. I watched I still have to watch at least 2 of them, but I've watched most of them, and then I could not stomach the rest. Anyway, I'm going to put in a trigger warning at the beginning of this video. I just couldn't stomach a lot of it at one time. It just disgusted me. But I do want to pull up, hold on. I do want to get into some of the chunks that I really took notice in, regarding R. Kelly. The part where they talked about Aaliyah and their marriage and how she was 15. And, ooh, that's just horrible to me. And if I'm not mistaken, he raped her at 13. He's a bad guy. From my understanding, they started being sexually active together around when she was 13. I'm trying to pull up the one fact that I had. Oh, where'd it go? So, from the website The Guardian, it talks about him, and I'm just going to pull an excerpt from there. In 1994, he married 15-year-old singer Aaliyah, later to die in a plane crash at the age of 22. R.I.P. That makes me sad. Still miss her. Anywho, who falsified her birth date on the marriage certificate to make herself seem 18. I feel like she couldn't have done this alone. I think she would have had help. Say her parents or the pedo himself. It goes on to say, at the same time, he wrote and produced a song for her called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. The marriage was annulled and no child was brought. Poor girl. Anyway, this in a lot of his songs too. I knew sorry, I get distracted easily. I knew in one song he was talking, the song She's Got That Vibe. Let me pull that up. No, I hope they pulled it from Spotify. No, they didn't. I thought they did, but this song, where's it at? Oh, wait. Oh. Crap. They pulled R. Kelly songs off of Spotify. I don't know if you can see it. That's insane. Alright, so I'm gonna go to YouTube because I don't think they have any shame. Yeah, they definitely pulled the songs. Kelly. Vibe.
Hey, yo, R. Kelly, what's up, man? You been spending a lot of time with this girl, man.
I don't know, man. She just...
There's a song. There's this part in there he mentions Aaliyah. And I want you to listen. No, I'm not going to dance to this. I'm not going to dance to it. No, we're skipping. You're disturbing. Hurry up. Hurry up!
up, man?
Ha! Ha! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you have it? You guys heard it. I'm not stupid. Oh my God. Oh, you guys heard it. Oh my God. He was telling us all along. Ah! Oh my God. No one caught that? Oh my God. And you know when they say she's got that vibe, she's got that vibe. Wait a minute. Hear it again. Oh my God. No one ever caught that. There's that. And then age ain't nothing but a number. I'll probably put an excerpt of that in somewhere along the video. And we all love that song. Well, I was 4 around the time that song came out, but I appreciated that song. And then once I grew up, and around now in the documentary, and it all explains it, and it makes sense. It makes sense. Please comment down below if I am leaving anything out. Please, by all means, leave something. Anyway, what other part I want to touch on? It's also in The Guardian. TheGuardian.com. They do have, you can go on and read on it for yourself. 2 daughters. And this guy has 2 daughters. Do you guys think he might have been touching his own daughters? That's wild if he has. That would be so wild. I think he has 2 girls and a boy, if I'm not mistaken. I think Andrea Kelly, his ex-wife, explained that in the documentary too, how she had to be rushed off to Florida or whatever in like the middle of the night, and like they had to do emergency C-section or something like that because she was so stressed out the baby stopped breathing, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, the next paragraph goes on to say, and it's talking about closer to now. When the present scandal broke, other reports revealed that Kelly had settled a civil case in 1998 involving a sexual relationship with another then underage girl, and that he was in the process of settling a lawsuit by an Epic Records intern making similar allegations. How many people did he get to cover this up? Like, good Lord. Like, the industry is the devil, for real. And then it goes on to say, earlier this year, prosecutors in Florida dropped 12 child pornography charges against him after a judge ruled that the photographs seized from his home showing him with yet another minor were seized illegally. What does it matter? It's child porn. He's a pedophile. What does it matter? Illegally or not? I think pedophilia tops that. Also, Kelly denies that it is him in the videotape. So this is talking about the girl that's in the videotape, who happens to be Sparkle's niece, which is horrible because why would you, if you know this guy is like this, you know he's a pedophile, you know he's a sicko, why would you bring your niece around that? So the question I want to leave for you guys, do you think, one of the questions, do you guys think that Sparkle set her niece up? Did he pay her for her niece type thing? The prostitution. He's being charged for that too, apparently. Okay. Yeah, it mentions her. Kelly denies that it's him in the videotape at the center of the outstanding charges, and that the girl involved is the niece of one of his former proteges, Stephanie Edwards, who had recorded with Kelly under the name Sparkle. But the FBI insists the tape is not doctored. This man is paying people off for real. A trial date has yet to be set, almost 2 years after the indictment. And he kept putting it off, and putting it off, and putting it off. Meanwhile, this man is still making music, and we're all bumping to it, at least of my generation, the 90s babies. We're all bumping to it, and we're like young preteens and teenagers, so we're not keeping pedophilia on our minds. We're not thinking about that. He's like, oh, he just peed on some girl, that's it. Because our minds can't fully grasp what this man has done. Ooh. But now that we're older, it's like, oh, he's been doing that, why are you bringing it back? Oh God, I can't stand humanity right now. It is flabbergasting how many people had their hands in that chaos. It's mind-boggling, from the security to the publicists to the managers to the dancers to the backup singers, to the parents, mainly the parents. Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. The documentary goes on, and it's his older brother who's in jail, and he's talking about how basically it's okay, there's not a problem with like sleeping with a 12-year-old or something to that magnitude. And it's like, yeah, you stay in jail. What were your charges? Anyway, what were your charges? Yeah, stay in jail. And then he has a younger brother. He had a younger brother, guys. He had a younger brother who R. Kelly blamed this on. He said it was him in the videotape with the young girl instead of R. Kelly. Like, he basically scapegoated his own brother. I was like, family is something else. And this whole thing is just sad. And the thing that mostly grinds my gears about it is there are so many black women, if I could speak, there are so many black women who are standing up for this man. Why? Why are you victim blaming your daughters, your sisters, your nieces, your cousins? Why do you have to do that? Why would you even do that? Victim blame a child. Oh, well, she was fast. She knew she was doing. Well, okay, she's precocious. But that doesn't mean she knew what she was doing. Of course not. She's a kid. She can't put two and two together like, no, this is definitely wrong. I mean, you know your basics right and wrong, but they can't. Teenagers can't grasp that. And I don't think you can fully, grasp that until you're, between the ages of 23 and 25. So they're still very immature. Their minds are still developing. And it should be the job of the grown man, to correct her or, steer her a different direction. But no, this guy, he was freaking prowling on the freaking prowl in high school schoolyards. And it's messed up. What's this weirdo behind my car? And it's messed up. We don't protect our black women. We don't protect our black girls. We don't protect our black children. Whew, a little bit triggered. It makes me speechless. It frustrates me how many people still support R. Kelly and want to blame the white man. Well, you're not investigating, what's his name, Harvey something, or you're not investigating the Playboy guy. See, I don't remember any of these people. You're not investigating this white man, or you're not investigating that white man. First of all, the person who did Playboy, the CEO of Playboy, his Playboy bunnies, they were over the age of 18. They had to be 18 to be Playboy bunnies. You know, as opposed to underage sex slaves. Like, that's, you can't compare that. you just simply can't. And you know what? It doesn't matter if he's black or white. It's not a black man's fight. Nobody's putting him down. He's just a sicko. The only color that seems to matter is green. Because he can't do this by himself. He has to have people in his corner that he's paying off to do this stuff. It's sad. And it's pathetic. And he belongs in jail. Personally, I think he should be castrated. But that's my opinion. Without the anesthetics. But anyway, the questions that I want to leave you guys is, you know, stuff that we've already been over, but let's talk about it in detail and then get it out of the way. I know this triggers a lot of us. It triggers a lot of us, and it sucks that it does. But anyway, what was the first question I asked? Well, we'll leave that question there, but do you think do you think R. Kelly paid off Sparkle to sleep with her niece and urinate on her? Ew. How many people do you guys think were involved? How many girls do you think there are? And in recent news, apparently he's trying to leave the country with, you know, his sex slaves. Ew. Do you think he's going to get away with it? Do you think we'll finally get a trial if he leaves the country? Do you think they're able to get him back to the U.S.? How do you think this man will ever go to jail, basically? What, will anybody ever speak up for us? Speaking as a African American woman, do you think anybody will ever speak up for us or our children? So sad I have to talk about this in this day and age. It's not surprising at all. Sorry, I feel like I'm rambling. I'm just mind boggled at a lot. And other things I wanted to mention. The girls, he kept them separate. Like, they didn't see each other, but they would try to text each other to meet each other different places, but they couldn't. They never seemed to meet up, so he kept them apart because he knew they were smart. They tried to get out together, so he just kept them separate. Like, no. It's just, this whole thing is horrible. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm sorry. It's just horrible. But anyway, let's consider the questions I've asked, even though I feel like I'm all over the place. It's just a very saddening subject to talk about. Hopefully, justice will be served. Hopefully. Anyway, if you like this video, comment down below about your opinion. This is an open-ended discussion. Also, like, subscribe, ring my bell. And I will see you guys. Hopefully, I want to try to record this weekend. I don't know. It depends. It's supposed to be snowing. So I definitely want to get some little snow vlog videos in there. You know, if it snows enough. If we have a blizzard, I doubt it. It's been fun. Not really with this subject, but otherwise it's been fun. And I'll see you guys later.